How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to make UK Bassline. It's in the sort of style of Skepsis, who makes really bass heavy music. Bassline followed shortly after UK Garage and focuses a lot more on dirty, heavy bass, and is a lot more club focused. Here is what it sounds like. Download this project, you can get it from my Patreon. The bass preset that we're using for this video is from my UK Garage Serum preset pack, which has over 50 presets for making the best UK Garage of your life. I've just handed in my notice at work, so if you want to help support the channel, please check those out. The links are in the description. Let's get on with it. Great, so I'm going to start by opening up an instance of Serum. I've selected from my pack the bass preset Screaming Orgasm. I'm then going to go to the MIDI. If you want to quickly copy that, so we're in E, down to C, A, B, and then to D. So pretty simple. What we then have is the bass preset. In oscillator A, we've got this triangle wave. In oscillator B, what we have is a sawtooth wave, but then we have moved the sync up, so it's like this. Great, so by turning up the sync, you're stacking up the saw waves, which creates a much different sound. So before it, and then you drag it up. So you want it so there's 4 peaks in there, so then that basically means that it's more harmonic and it's in tune. We've then pitched up oscillator B up by 7 semitones. So that's pretty much the basic of the sound, but what we're covering in this video is what happens when you play around with the LFO. So this LFO is attached to the volume of both oscillator A, B, and the sub. Without it, it sounds like this. As you can hear, it doesn't sound at all like bassline. So you want to grab the LFO and you want to put it to make sure all the levels are on 0, and then drag it over and drag them all the way up to the top, and then it gives you this effect. So what's happening is that the volume of each of these oscillators is being controlled by this LFO and the exact shape of it. So if I were to do this, completely change the sound. To do this, you want to make sure you've clicked trigger, BPM, and anchor point. And if we listen to the rate, this is where the magic happens. So we can have it really slow. Great, so as you can hear, when you play around with this rate, it's affecting how quickly the levels are being pushed up. And as it's on trigger, every time a new MIDI note's triggered, then it's going to do it again. So when the rate's really quick, it's going to keep playing lots of notes for that one. What we can then do is go to the automation. So touch the rate and then go to the automation, and we can play around with it. Great, so this is what I've come up with. And as you can see here, it's just changing the LFO. Great, so the next step, I've deleted that automation. What I would then do is create this macro. So if you drag this macro to the rate, so put it on a bar, put this all the way down, drag it to this, and then about that should manage. So run it a little bit faster, and then put it out slow, run it a bit faster. So we want to lower that bit. So then all you've got to do is play around with that macro and you can make really good results. Great, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed that and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Please comment down below what video you want to see next.